me fix my Superman. Fix my Superman. What up, y'all? How you feel? I don't know if y'all can hear. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but it's the merch god himself, man. So I'm trying to get these sounds right on this audio equipment that I have now, just so y'all can hear when I do stuff like that. You want to go outside? Ask Lana to open the door for you. Chunky want to go outside. All right, y'all. So multi-level marketing versus being a super salesman, doing for self. Let's talk about it, man. So multi-level marketing. All right, bet it's down there. Wham. So multi-level marketing, it's a lot that I'm going to touch on when I talk about this. If you are a part of a multi-level marketing company, you shouldn't get offended. But if you do, get excited. You might learn something here and you might have some comments. If you do, you can always put them in the chat over here on the, you can't even see where I'm pointing at, but over here in the comments. I don't know if you're watching this on Facebook or on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, thank you for coming through. Please subscribe while you're here. But if you want to place a comment, you can also join the live if you like and come through and actually speak on this John. If you want to come on camera, that's fine. But I just put the link in the chat. So if you want to join this broadcast, click on that link and come through and voice your opinion, man. So let's get straight into it. All right, chill. I don't know if y'all can hear that music, but I just played some music that comes with the machine. Dang, Chunky, you got Cheeto on my pants, bro? That's crazy. It's one thing you can depend on a 2-year-old to do. Stain up your clothes, man. Every time. So multi-level marketing, right? The book definition, right? Snap, I always put a Y. So what is multi-level marketing? What is the technical definition? Hold up, y'all. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you exactly what Google says. Google says multi-level marketing, or MLM, refers to a strategy used by some direct sales companies to sell products and services. Okay, that didn't explain anything to you. So multi-level marketing is like a pyramid, right? You know how they say, oh, that's a pyramid scheme. Yeah, that 9 to 5 that you work at is a pyramid scheme, right? That company that's like Avon, Mary Kay, that company that's like, yeah, you can sell this stuff, but you can also get paid if you recruit other people to sell this stuff. That's a multi-level marketing company. There's nothing wrong with multi-level marketing companies. I'm just going to tell you the difference between a multi-level marketing company and you doing for self. So I got an example right here of this here pyramid that I like to talk about. Let me share my Skrizzle real quizzle so you can see exactly what I mean. Everybody loves Bryson. Yeah. All right, I'm only going to share this screen for a limited period of time because I don't know. Some weird stuff happened when I shared the screen for a long time. All right, so wham. You got your upline and you got your downline. In a multi-level marketing company, people that you recruit are called your downline. So the person you recruited immediately under you would be your first downline. That person that recruited you is your immediate upline, right? So at the top here, we got Alice. What does Alice do? She recruits. That's what Alice does. She recruits. At the right under Alice, the next level, you see 5 distributors who also recruit. Wow, what do you know? Never would have guessed, right? So you got 5 distributors under Alice. Alice does what she does, but Alice probably makes more money recruiting people to do what she does, right? So you got those 5 distributors. Now, all of those people, let's say that Alice gets $10 every time they sell whatever product they're selling. At $10, if each person's goal is to sell 10 products a day, right? 10 products a day would equal $100 for Alice. But if I'm giving out, right, if I'm a direct salesperson and I'm selling something, and every time I sell something, my manager or the person that recruited me, my upline, gets $10. How much you think I'm selling that product for? How much y'all think the product I have is going to cost the customer I'm selling it to? Yeah. All right, so yeah, a minimum of $20, right? A minimum of 20. Let's say 30, right? Because it might be some other managers in the mix. It might be an office. It might be a brand or company that gets residuals or overrides, or that's what they call residuals or overrides that you get from people that sell your product. So you're basically a real live in-person affiliate marketer as a distributor, because you are selling a product that you didn't make. It might not have your name on it. You didn't supply it to yourself, but you are getting commission every time you do sell it. So if they sell 10 products each, 5 people, right? One person selling 10 products is going to be $100 for Alice. 100 times 5 is $500 for Alice on a daily basis, a weekly basis, however often their goal is to sell 10 of those products. Now let's move down the ladder a little bit. If Alice is at the top and we got 5 distributors under her, and those 5 distributors all recruit 5 people, now we have 25 distributors who also recruit. So at this level, let's say Alice is getting $10 per person. And at this level, she's getting $5 per person. 5 times 25 would be 125. And if she's getting 125 times 5, what is Alice getting a day, y'all? I'm going to show you real quick. 1 times 125. I'm sorry, 5 times 125. I think that's like 600 a day, but we're going to do the math anyway. So 5 times 125 is 625. So Alice would be getting 625 every single day that her recruits go out and make something happen. This is the beauty of multi-level marketing. Now, the reason why this is beautiful is because it is technically a pyramid scheme. It's just like going to McDonald's or Wawa or Walmart or Rent-A-Center or wherever you can go to do an application and work there. It's just like doing that, except when you do it at a 9 to 5, you are not compensated for the other people that sell stuff. Only the guy at the top. Only Alice is. Can you stop someone? Only Alice is compensated when you do something at a 9 to 5, and the company is paid for it. Only the company is compensated. No matter how many cheesesteaks you sell, no matter how many water ices you make here, Lana, no matter how many Stanley Steamer Johns you get put into those houses. Well, no, that's direct marketing, but you get what I'm saying. So at the next level, it's 125 distributors because all 25 people have recruited. This is ideal, right? This doesn't always happen in multi-level marketing companies. But the point is, for you to have a product or service, and then for you to recruit other people to sell the product or service, because you'll make more money from those people selling that product or service than you do selling it your actual self. Now, what is more money? What do you mean by that? Remember, if Alice is selling a product, she at the top, she's getting a full-blown commission. So if the product is $30, Alice is getting the whole $30. But if one of Alex's guys sell a product, Alice is only getting $10. Yeah, $10. So how am I saying Alice is getting more money? Well, the only way, if you really think about it, that Alice is getting more money, right? Because she could say she sells 10 $30 products a day. That's $300 in her pocket, right? Say if she has 5 distributors and she's selling her 10 products a day for $30, she's still got $300. But these 5 people are all making her $100 as well. So now she has her $300 and she has their $500. So now when she recruits 5 people and they're doing what they recruited to, what they were recruited to do, she's making $800. And on this next level, it'll be 625 plus her 300. No, I'm sorry. It'll be 625 plus 500 plus the 300, right? So 3, that's 925 plus 500, that's 1425, right? I hope I did that right. Huh? No, you can't play games. You can watch YouTube Kids, and that's it. That's the only thing you can do on that phone. Sorry. Yeah. So now, if you go further, she's doing more than 14.25 because she's doing the $10 times the 125 people. So that's another 12. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Each time you go down a level, your commission goes down a level as well. This is how normally how multi-level marketing companies work. But the gist of it is that you will make more if you recruit more. Now it's a bunch of different types of salesmen. You got the juice monkey, you got the super salesman, you got the the how do I say this without sounding crazy? I'm not gonna call it what it is. I'm gonna sugarcoat the name for the children that are listening. So let's call this guy the office pet, right? Like a teacher's pet, the office pet. And this is the person who sets out to make the office more money than he makes himself. The juice monkey is just a guy that's always excited no matter what's going on. And he is used mostly for recruiting because we want people in this company. We want people that are outside of the company to look at the company as desirable. We want people to want to work with us, right? We want people to come and say, yo, he getting money, or he's excited, or he likes it here. I want to like it here too. I want to join this company too. I want to do that too. That's the juice monkey. And then the super salesman is someone like me. The super salesman is somebody that's not focused on recruiting. He's also not too much worried about how much money the company is making. He's out here to get his overrides. He's out here to make his money. And he's out here to blast off to the top of that pyramid so that when he does start recruiting people, he's automatically getting overrides from those people. But his journey is not based on recruiting. His journey is based on sales. And that is why he is called the super salesman, right? So that's multi-level marketing. Let me unshare this real quick so it don't overheat or whatever be happening. So that's multi-level marketing, y'all. In a nutshell, right? Now, what's the difference though? Doing for self. Remember, I talked to you about the super salesman. Now, the super salesman is always going to do for self because he might be at a company like Florida Blue, and he might start to see that teamwork doesn't really happen over there. He might say, you know what, I'm gonna go sell my products today instead of going selling y'all product today. You know, the super salesman just might get annoyed by recruiting. And he knows that same law of averages, that LOA, can work for sales the same way it works for recruiting. So if I'm going to spend my time, if I'm going to spend 8 hours doing this today, right? And I got 11 children to feed, would you rather spend your time recruiting more people and getting paid more in the long run, like down the line, months from now, after you've trained those people to duplicate yourself, after you have taught those people the ins and outs, the 5 steps, the four factors, the 8 steps to success, and all of that? That's an investment now. Would you rather do that and stay at your $300 a week or a day? Or would you rather shoot to $1,000 a week or a day and say, I'm not recruiting anybody until, until the universe sees fit, until God shows me somebody that I need to recruit? I'm not looking to recruit people. Which one of those would you rather be? Now, again, it's a double-sided blade because you could be that multi-level marketer that's like, I don't know how to sell anything, but I'm going to recruit a guy that can sell everything. And that guy might be the reason that your team blasts off. That might be the reason that you become a director or regional or manager or whatever your goal is. Yes, Lana. You can't hear the phone. Chunky, stop saying shut up. When he talked to Zahira, did she hang up, Lana Bear?
Yeah. Wait, no, I told her I had to hang up because the phone was about to die.
Oh, it's about to die. So why are you playing games if it's about to die, sweetie? Kayla pushed you. Here, Lana, you got to unlock it in 60 seconds. Go back in the room. All of y'all go back in there. So it's a big difference, right? You got multi-level marketing, which can be beneficial if you work it correctly. And then you have the doing for self model, which is also beneficial if you do it correctly. Now, where does the burnout come in? Between the pros and cons, there's always something in the middle. And doing either one of these, you're going to get burned out. You're going to have to consciously set a day aside, at least one day out of the month, where you're doing absolutely nothing at all. If you do not give yourself that time to reset, you will not be performing at your optimal level. If you don't give yourself time to reset, you'll start to not remember things. You'll start to talk to clients as if you've never talked to them before. You'll start to miss appointments. You'll start to get overwhelmed with the work that you have to do versus the work that you want to do. And what do I mean by that? If you're setting appointments, if you're an appointment setter or you're someone that is just following up with the customer, you're not the actual salesperson. If you don't give yourself time to rest, your lead list will start looking the same. You'll start going back to people that you already spoke to. You'll start saying things that you've already said to people. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that because at that point to the customer, it looks more like a gimmick and not a conversation. It looks more like you just trying to get a sale and not actually help them, you know? So multi-level marketing is only good if you are a person that is already financially stable. Listen to this. This is key. Multi-level marketing is only good if you're a person that is already financially stable in some capacity. Someone that does not need to depend on the sales that they make on a daily basis. And multi-level marketing is also good if you have groups of salespeople. So if you have a squad or a quadrant of dudes that are going to go sell something, it's awesome for you to join a multi-level marketing company because you can tell them, yo, bro, listen, this is what we're going to do. It's 8 of us. We're all going to join this company in layers. So when we start to make our sales on our first or second day after we go and, get trained, we all be making money every time one of us sells something. Multi-level marketing is not good if you are the type of person that needs money right now. Multi-level marketing is not good if you are the type of person that cannot set aside time to recruit people. Multi-level marketing is not good if you're the type of person that wants to see their money right after they make that sale. Most multi-level marketing companies make you wait a week or 2 weeks or some type of time period before you get paid for the work that you did. And I know it sounds like a 9 to 5. That's because all 9 to 5s are multi-level marketing companies. The only thing is you go there and you have to fill out a W-2 so you can get that money at the end of the year. But with a multi-level marketing sales company, you getting paid as soon as that person you recruited sold something. So if I'm at McDonald's and I'm the GM and I hire 8 people, I'm not getting paid every time they flip a burger or wrap a sandwich or drop nuggets in the fryer. I'm not getting paid every time they do that. I'm not getting paid none of the times that they do that. I'm actually getting a salary. I'm getting $50,000 a year, whether I work 10 hours a week or 55 hours a week. I'm getting the same amount of money, which is probably like $22.50 every 2 weeks. You understand me? But doing for self, you control your check. The harder you work, the more money you make. The more you cook, the more food you can eat. You understand me? So major differences between multi-level marketing and doing for self. Now, what do I recommend? I ain't recommending nothing to you. What I'm recommending is that you go and do the research and find out what type of salesperson you are. Find out what it is that you need. Find out how the company you want to work for can help you, not how you can help them. Because remember, these companies do not care about you per se. They care about an employee. They care about a body being in that place, right? So if you get sick and God forbid die tomorrow, 99% of these companies are going to replace you within 90 days, period. It's not personal, it's business. So therefore, you should never take your position personal when you go to work there. Never put the job before yourself. HR is not there to protect you. It's there to protect the company. Your coworkers ain't your friends. They going to step right over you if they get offered a promotion. And the last thing I'm going to say about the multi-level marketing / 9 to 5 business model is that you cannot pass down that job to your children. something happened to you today, you get decapitated by a random biscuit tray freak accident. Your kids can't come to Popeyes and say, okay, I'll take his place. No, no, they got to do the same process you went through. But if you're doing for self, you can hand them the job like it's nothing. If you're doing for self, you can train your children from the ages of 3 to whenever they get old enough to work. If you're doing for self, you can always have a position to offer them and not a position to force on them. Get excited about that. Well, I'm Merch Life J, motivational, inspirational speaker for parapreneurs across the globe. This was multi-level marketing versus doing for self. I personally, prefer to do for self. I see the benefits in multi-level marketing. However, I can't get too involved in something that I cannot control the ultimate outcome. I've done that before. I've made those mistakes before. I've worked for people before that could just be like, yo, don't even clock in. I'm good off of you today. I'm not going to put myself in a position where another man determines how much my family eats ever again. I'm sorry. So yeah, man, that's my take on the matter. And get excited. I'll see y'all later on.